Welcome to the Law School Archives, where I share the moments, memories, and lessons from my law school journey. For the first episode, we're going all the way back to moving into my law school apartment. I moved in here exactly 1 week before classes started on August 1st, and honestly, that week made such a big difference. I wasn't just moving into a new apartment. I was moving to a completely new city, a new state, and an entirely new coast, from the East Coast all the way down south. So before classes started, I wanted to give myself time to actually settle in. I wanted to get my apartment together, figure out my new surroundings, get my bed set up, organize my desk, stock my kitchen, go grocery shopping, basically make my new apartment feel like home, because it was going to be home for the next 3 years. The last thing I wanted was to be unpacking boxes and trying to figure out where everything goes while also trying to survive my first week of law school. And one of the questions I get asked all the time when I talk about moving for law school is, okay, but how do you actually pay for all of this? So let's break it down. Before you even move into your law school apartment, there are a few expenses you should be prepared for. First, your apartment application fee, which can typically range from around $20 to $75. For me, my parents helped me with some of those initial expenses, but overall, I was able to make some of them myself. You may also need a guarantor depending on the apartment and your financial situation, as well as a security deposit. I had a remote job the summer before law school, so I was able to save up for all of the expenses that I had. Then there's your electricity deposit. Now, this one I didn't even know about at the time. In my case, they ran a credit check and determined my deposit based on that. You'll also want to factor in Wi-Fi setup fees or deposits. Your apartment should be able to tell you which internet provider services you're building, and then you'll need to contact that company to get everything set up. Don't forget renter's insurance. Some apartments require you to have a policy before you can move in. Since I lived in Louisiana, I also needed renter's insurance that also covered flooding. Whew. Okay, so then we go to the actual moving expenses. If you're shipping your car, then there's a car shipping fee. If you're driving, you'll need to budget for gas, tolls, and potentially a hotel depending on how far you're going. And then there's everything you need to actually make the apartment livable. So think your bed, your desk and chair, kitchen appliances and cookware, organizers and storage, decor, and of course, groceries. Looking back, moving in a full week before classes was one of the best decisions I made. It gave me a chance to breathe, get comfortable, and make my new apartment feel like home before law school officially began. And that's where this chapter begins. Welcome to the Law School Archives.